So bring your palms together in front of your chest. State your resolution to yourself, your sankalpa. What is there in your life which you're struggling for? Tell yourself mentally for 3 times in a short, positive statement. Open your eyes, inhale and stretch wide open your arms. As you exhale, just move it forward, keep hunching your back. Interlock your fingers all the way up to just waking up your spine. Taking your rolling out your shoulders, stretch your arms back, drop your neck back. Inhale, chin to the chest. Let's have the twist. So left palm on the right knee, lift up your chest to one side and twist. Inhale to the center and swap the side. Right palm on the left knee, twist and lift up. Inhale and coming back. So we're gonna start with the 2 technique of the pranayama, which is gonna be energizing and cleansing your nostrils. So right palm, right thumb on the right nostril. Kapal bhati. Kapal bhati. Kapal, it means the forehead, the skull of that, and bhati, it means the ignition. So we're gonna clean the nostrils while you're flapping the stomach in and out, and forceful exhalation. So blocking the right nostril with the right thumb, inhale, swap it, left nostril, block and breathe in. Now you're gonna close your eyes and we're gonna do the same thing through both nostrils. So breathe in. Inhale and exhale. The second technique will be the Bastrika, forceful inhalation and exhalation, as if you're flushing out all the air out while you're doing the exhalation. So it will be breathe in and breathe out. The second round, inhale, hold your breath and exhale. The last one, we're gonna keep it a bit longer. Breathe in, expand your chest, stomach comes out completely. Hold your breath in. As you exhale, stomach completely goes in, soft and gentle, and relax. open your eyes and start to roll out your shoulders. Keep rolling, keep rolling in. Make circles as you're touching your elbows. Pull one on back and the other one. Change the tricep and the tricep. Wrists. Stretch your fingers. Just warming up the joints. So the second technique for the cleansing the gut and the body is Agnisar, as also you're gonna make a fire in your stomach. It's a wonderful practice for cleaning the intestine. So, and you have to do it empty stomach, so that's the rule thing. You're gonna slightly bend your knees, push your pelvic slightly outside, having your palms on your thighs. So you inhale, exhale completely, as if there is no air in your chest area. And then you're gonna flap your stomach in and out, Agnisar. So you're gonna make that fire within your belly. So you don't need to breathe in between. If it happens that you come out a little bit shorter of your breath, you can just end it up and just restart it again. 3 times. So you might think that your pelvic is moving left and right. It's absolutely fine. Your lips are moving. This will just get in your routine practice as you just do it more and more and more. Exhale and drop forward. Keep breathing naturally. Bending your knees, bending your knees. And one. Coming on your mat, on a top table. Palms exactly under your shoulder, as hip width apart, knees exactly as hip width apart. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, keep rounding. Breathe and arch. Exhale and hunch. Inhale and arch. Exhale and hunch. Relax your back, feet relax. Stretch your left leg all the way up. Kick it a little bit higher. Try not to open your hip. Keep that hips in a square shape and lifting the that leg up. You can have the toes flexed or pointed. I'm putting a little bit more effort on my left arm. I'm not locking my left elbow. Gazing at one point in front of the mat, finding that balance, and right arms up. So alternative leg and arm. Exhale and change. Wonderful. Let's do the other one, and right leg all the way up. Transitioning the weight slightly on my right palm, stomach in, fixing my eyes, and lifting up that left arm. A little bit higher. Exhale and coming back. Once again, inhale and arch. Exhale and hunch. Turn your toes in and push your hips up and up, coming to that mountain position. But keep bending and keep playing with your knees. Keep playing with your knees. Wonderful. You can take your feet slightly wider than your mat and push your hips a little bit higher and higher. Walking back on my fingers. Keep lengthening that spine. If your fingers are not reaching the floor, it's okay, you just keep that one. You can have a block or something, or even the pillow. But don't hunch your back. Keep that spine full, going all the way forward. Keep breathing. Turn your toes slightly out. Hold your ankles with your elbows pushing out your knees, and keep moving your hips to the left and right. With your elbows, push out your knees slightly more and stay there. Taking Namaste with your palms in front of your chest. And one breath here. Coming all the way up, loosening your knees, and up and up. Secure your spine, thumbs to that spinal thing. Slightly open your hip, rolling out your shoulders. And inhale, and we go all the way back as far as you can go. Inhale and up, and you just drop it forward. Wonderful. Stretching one leg back. Hug it to the front. To the side. Change on the other one. Hug. Side. And change. Coming to the front of your mat, we're going to start with the Surya Namaskar, saluting to the sun. So you just remember that it's a full power cycle. It's a composition of the 12 postures together with the breathing. It's important to know that you are saluting to the first source of the energy, to the earth. So it should be graceful and full power. I'm going to teach you step by step how it's going to be, and then syncing it with your breath. We're going to start with 6 rounds today, and then by the next week, we're going to a little bit, just rise it up to the more rounds. Coming to the front of the mat, feet together. You're standing strong, and the pelvic position is not pushing out. So this lower back is a posterior shape of the hip. It's important to know that you have to stand strong, as if no one can just push you back and forth. Palms together. Inhale and arms up. Palms together, head in between your arms as if you're locking your ears with your arms. You can interlock your fingers, and the first 2 fingers, index and the middle one, just going all the way out. To be able to squeeze a little bit your arms more and more towards the ceiling, to the sky. Inhale and a little bit arch. As you exhale, you bend forward. You just keep that. Fingers shouldn't go far away and backward. Exactly aligning with my toes. So wherever my toes are dropping and sitting down, it should be exactly like my fingers. If I'm not reaching here to the mat, to the floor, I can just keep my knees bent. Breathe in, and right leg is back. It's a cycle of both legs. Make sure your left knee is 90 degrees. You really take your right leg back and stretching that sole of the foot. Expanding the chest. Having the palms firm on the mat and taking the left leg all the way back. A little bit lean forward. It's a Santolan. It's a kind of a higher plank. You're not collapsing the shoulders, please. Push them out of the way. Squeeze the thighs. Don't loosen up. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the glute. Elbows are soft. Stomach in. Drop down the knees wherever they are. Slightly move forward, hugging the elbows in and dropping your chest and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. is the 8 points of your body touching the floor. Inhale to cobra. Bend your elbows. Elbows shouldn't be out. Elbows should be into the waistline. Shoulders away. Top to toes in. Exhale and push your hips up and up. If your heels are not dropping, it's absolutely fine. You just bend your knees and push your hips higher. Inhale and the right leg is forward. If it's not coming all the way, if it drops here, don't worry. Just keep your left palm wherever it is and just drag your right foot slightly forward. It needs a little bit of effort. Expanding your chest. Exhale and the left leg is forward. Remember where you start, you should end it up at the same line. Inhale and arms up. Exhale and bend forward. Breathe in, left leg is back. Right knee 90 degrees, expanding the chest. Palms flat and right leg back. Drop the knees, hugging the elbows, chest and chin. Inhale to the cobra. Exhale to parvat. Breathe in, left leg is forward and drag it. Exhale to the right. Inhale and all the way up. Exhale and bend forward. Round number 3. Right leg is back. Exhale and the left. Lean forward. Knees, chest and chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to parvat. Inhale and right leg is forward. Exhale and the left leg is forward. Breathe in up. Exhale and bend forward. Inhale and left. Exhale and right. Knees, chest and chin. Breathe in cobra. Breathe out parvat. Inhale and the left leg is forward. Exhale and the right leg is forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in right. Breathe out left. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, parvat. Inhale and the right leg is forward. Exhale and the left. It's the last round. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in cobra. Breathe out mountain. Breathe in left. Breathe out right. Inhale and palms together in front of your chest. Dropping your arms next to your body. Catch your breath. Just observe your heartbeat, observe what is happening to your body, how far you have gone. Wonderful. We have warmed up the body. So one of the most amazing balancing postures, which looks very simple, but it's not simple at all, is Rikshasana, the tree posture. So we're going to do it on the right leg. It's important for you to know that you're not going to lock the knee. Knee is in a neutral position. You remember that you're not practicing, let's say, for posing or Instagram pictures and all. It should be giving all the energy from the earth. So you're grabbing that one. The four corners of your feet, that is going to be grabbing that energy from the earth. Right foot stays there. Bend your left knee in. So the heel is close to your pelvic. If this is too much for you, you can have it to the cuff. Not over the knee to collapse that one. Definitely to the cuff. Palms together. You're gonna fix your eyes. Keep breathing through your nostrils. Stomach in. There is a point that you're finding your balance and the arms can go all the way up. One more breath. Exhale, palms in front of the chest and change. Shaking your legs slightly. And let's do it on the left leg. Taking the right knee, bend in. It's the same thing. If it's not happening all the way up, you can have it to the cuff. Opening, stomach in, glutes are tight. Palms in front of the chest, eyes are focused, not moving. For the count of 3. And 2. And 1. Exhale and coming up. If it's happening that you're wobbly, please come back to the posture again. If you're here and still you cannot find your balance, you get to know that you are not using all the muscles of the body. So head to toe is fully engaged. We come down, lie on your back, lie down on your back. We're gonna do the Setu Bandha, bridge posture. One of the most amazing postures for the lower back and glutes and the inner thigh. So it's very important to know it perfectly and start to using it daily basis. Legs are folded, feet to the mat as a hip width apart, not outwards. Please remember that the feet and the toes are not going outward, they are just parallel to each other. As if your fingers are going to touch your heels. If that is too much for you, slightly you can take them forward, but not too far. Start to contract your inner thighs. Slightly you roll out your shoulders. Inhale and you lift up your chest and hips. You're going to stay there. A little bit you roll out your shoulders. You can have your palms to the mat or slightly having your fingers crossed there. If it's not happening, it's absolutely fine. You just stay there. But just keep lifting up that chest and the hips. So ultimately chin to the chest. Neck is not moving. You stay there for 5, higher and higher. 4, 3, 2, a little hop. Exhale and all the way down. Lower back to the mat. You're hugging your knees to your chest. Keep rolling on your back. Keep rolling back and forth. We're gonna do a little bit of up the core more. So you keep rolling on that. So you find your balance on your table, exactly, not your vertebrae. You're sitting on that. Cuffs parallel to the mat. Thighs are so close to your stomach. Hands off. Feet pointed or toes pointing out. I prefer this one. Legs are together, knees are together. Don't collapse your legs too much wide or just making them loose. If this is too much for you, you can just drop your elbows. If you've got that lower back pain, drop your elbows and stay there. Spine is a little bit more lifting up and stretch. Don't hunch your back, shoulders away. 5. You may close your eyes. 4. 3. 2. 1. And relax. Amazing. That is the minimum of the core that you needed for every day. You can have that left heel, right toes touching each other and just pushing your knees slightly towards the floor, towards the mat. It's a great practice for the hip opening and the groin, so you can even drop your elbows. Inhale and up. Let's change. So right heel to the left toes. Push the knees down all the way forward. And coming up. We'll do the inversion. We started this series with Sarvangas on the shoulder stand. So you lie down on your back, you lift up your leg and your hips all the way up. You're holding your mid back. If it's too much for you, you can just hold your hip as well, but pressing your elbows in. It's absolutely fine. But you stay there for 3 breaths. 3. 2. 1. As if you're taking your leg slightly back. If it's not touching the floor, you can bend it to your forehead, but the palms stay to the mat. Again, if you slightly roll out your shoulders, you might be able to interlock your fingers and stretch your arms. To the Halasana. Palms to the mat. You just take care of your back. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And very gently you come back to your mat. Palms under your hip. We shall do the counter position. Palms under your hip, elbows in. You're gonna lift up your chest over the elbows, crown of the head down. Matsyasana. And coming out of it. Amazing. Hug the right knee to the chest. Right foot on the left thigh. And we'll do the spinal twist. Inhale and up. To the other side. Left knee to the chest, hug it nice and tight. Left foot on the right thigh. Just move it all the way to the right side and twist. Inhale and up. And just take up that Shavasana. So toes dropping to the side. Palms facing upwards. Start to relax the joints and the muscles that they are in contact with your floor. And now bring your awareness to the muscles that they are facing the area to sit in. Start to relax every and each muscle and joints. You've got 2 more breaths here. Hug your knees to your chest. Keep rolling on your back. You may roll to one side and just sit up. We're gonna do the bandha practice, locking the most important bandhas in our body. We're gonna start. If you're having your periods, please avoid the first 2. So we're gonna hold and suck in the inner gentle. Is a 2-way, inward and upward. Exactly the same thing with the belly. You're gonna suck it in and up. Chin locking the throat. Inhale and again you exhale completely out. So releasing top to bottom. The second round. And the last one. If it happens that you got a headache, it's absolutely fine with the practice. Your body will get aligned and adjust to that one, but you're not, please avoid that holding of your breath out too long till you get to that base of the practice. We continue with the pranayam, analom vilom, the nadi shodhana, okay, the alternative breathing practice, let's say, but we're gonna call it analom vilom, the pranayam. You're gonna bend your index and the middle finger on the right hand. So the right thumb goes to the right nostril. Keep sitting straight, whatever it is in your posture of the practice. If you need to, I don't know, for example, lean back to the wall or the sofa or whatsoever for the beginning, it should be okay. But then with the practice, you get along with that one, so you don't need that support. So right thumb on the right nostril. Breathe in through the left nostril. You're going to hold your left nostril with your ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril, so thumbs out. Again, breathe in through the right nostril. Hold your right nostril. Exhale to the left. This is one round. We're going to do 2 more rounds. So total is 3 rounds. Left and hold. Breathe out right. Right breathe in. Hold your right nostril. You're holding your breath in. Exhale through the left nostril. Round 2 finished. Starting to round 3. Inhale and left. Hold the breath in by blocking the left nostril. Exhale and the thumbs is out through the right nostril. Breathe in right. Hold. And breathe out left. You keep your eyes closed. Palms on your knees. Index finger touching the tip of the thumb. Tip of the index finger to the tip of the thumb. This is that. You're going to seal the energy within your body with the mudra. Chin mudra or Jnana mudra. We prefer to have the palms over the knees to keep that spine stretch. I would suggest that you're gonna hold your meditation without any music, without any unnatural sound. If you can practice outdoor in the nature, that would be perfect. Else, you don't need any other sounds. I mean, as you can see, there are a lot of sounds, natural sounds in my house. So I keep practicing with whatever it is with this natural sound. Eyes above the eyebrows center. You stay in that silence, into that black dark space above the eyes.